they doing with the overfishing or?
Overfishing. Too much. Yes, not too much food. Before we only had us here on the island that, that fish. But if a school of fish comes in, they start making calls, and when you look, there's a lot of fishermen from the mainland.
Here.
Comes here. And then in no time, the school of fish is wiped out. So it's been kind of hard these last 2 to 3 years.
Can you tell us like how it's gonna be in the increase of pounds or species of fishes or what less on the sea have you been seeing?
Last year was the first year in 41 years that the mutton snappers never came.
That's true.
They never came. No mutton snappers, and that was always our greatest, like get a big amount.
Can you
in a
explain
run of a
then
day.
what happened here with the pond snapper? I guess I think they don't know. Yeah.
We just don't know what happened. They just never came and spent the first time.
But they pass through the island?
They migrate
It
at a
passes
certain
through.
time.
So everyone is like crazy for fishing this because it's easy that they
It's
just
either it comes
everywhere.
close to the island, and they just like buy 1 gallon of diesel and boom, they're right by the island, just on the outside of the island, and they fish them all the road. They follow the continental shelf, and they go right up slow. People catching them, like thousands of pounds a day, thousands of pounds a day. And they look forward to make that money, extra money, extra money. They do something that they need to do.
And what months do they usually come?
Huh?
What months do they usually come through?
Between October and
October and
November is the real.
Last year didn't happen.
We do not know whether they took a different route or what happened. They were so sad. The fishermen were so sad out
They're
there
like waiting on that season.
because they're like waiting on that season.
It's like Christmas coming over.
It's like Christmas.
Yeah.
They call it their Christmas money. Yes.
At the end, they sell it like for 20 rupees a pound. When
They
have
get
it.
so thick,
Yes, I remember.
they sell them like, the price keeps going down. As if they catch a lot, they keep on biting, the price starts going down, So sometimes they need to like buy parts for their engines, help their families. And they look forward to save a little money at that time. So they was very disappointed this year. They never showed up. So, they're still hoping that next year this
This
year
year.
they'll pass through. And the yellowtails,
They're gone. They're low.
they're gone. I can't even see 20 pounds.
What are you seeing now coming in? What type of fish are people finding?
Queen snapper, they are fishing deep water right now because before they fished, they fished some groups will fish the yellowtail and other groups will fish the deep water fish. Now there's no yellowtail. They're fishing all deep water.
Is it more expensive for them to take their boats out? Do they have to go further in their boats now?
You gotta go further. Yes. And now the fuel is so expensive,
Yeah.
The fuel is very expensive, so they slow down on their engines to try and cut expense when they pay. They're hoping that someday, it will drop back down. It's just something that you can't stop, it just keeps going up. Twice a week, it goes up here.
The cost
Like
of
Monday,
fuel.
The cost of fuel, like Monday and Friday
Yeah.
jumps up. 2 lamps or 5 lamps? 2 lamps or 5 lamps? Every week, twice a week. So the fishermen, is really concerned. They're all worried about that.
Oh yeah, it's almost like twice as expensive to fill their boat now than it was like last year.
Right. And they're making less money.
They're making less money.
Because they sell it at the same price.
At the same, well, I rose the fish much higher, but they're saying that it's not higher enough to what they've been doing, They're still saying that they're not making as much money as they used to.
How many fishers do you buy from?
Day before yesterday, I think I had like 15 out.
15 out.
15
15
out.
guys.
Sometimes we have some at night also. And sometimes it's more, it's just some days.
Like all the group, how many of them you have like working together? They work as group or
No, they work on their
own.
Who goes on your boat? Because you have that.
Huh?
You have the boat.
Yes,
You,
yes.
Do you send people out on that one?
Oh, yes. Every day. Only yesterday and today she never went out because they said some bad weather was coming.
Can
So
you?
I usually send 3 people, the captain, the second man, and the third man. Like 3 people.
Can you tell them like a little bit about how long people go out, the time that they leave, the time that they come in?
I get up at 4 o'clock.
Have you started again?
To get them ready. I have to get their ice, their diesel, their fishing lines, their hooks, their food. I don't cook for them. We have a store up right across there.
Right.
So I take care of that and I support them with their food, hooks, lines, everything. So they get up at 4 also. So they comes here, picks up their ice, picks up their fuel, and their food, lines, whatever they need. At 4 o'clock. Some of them leaves at 4:30. Some leaves at 5. They wake up from early and then they do come by till 5, 4, 5, and 6 o'clock.
So it's a 12-hour day.
And if 6 o'clock pass, I'm thinking that they're in
You're
trouble,
worried. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they work hard,
Yeah.
very hard.
6 days a week.
Yes.
And are there women? I mean, it's unusual, right, to have this boss woman? Yes. So are there women?
I think the COVID and some of them came. We are willing
Yeah.
to give you 5 years,
Yeah.
5 years of our life. Please see if you can find a way that we can give you. I'm willing to give you 5 more years
Oh wow.
of their life to me.
Oh my God.
Please don't die. I was very sick.
Oh.
Very sick.
When was it?
And 6 months ago.
Okay.
I was 3 months without coming here.
Yeah. Oh
I
wow.
had to stay.
You went to the mainland?
I had to go to the hospital.
Yeah. Your daughter too. She okay?
Yes. Then my daughter took over here.
Yeah.
And she was crying that I heard get better to come by here and tell the whole
Yeah.
guys. Oh, they did not want nothing to happen to me.
Yeah.
Because you're there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Employer.
Yeah.
And also your sister too works with fishing.
Yes.
There's 2 women here on the Keys. That has
Apple.
How?
Apple.
Ethel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
His other is her sister has the other fisher factories.
Yes,
So 2
okay.
women,
Yes.
and the Kings has the fisher factories.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sisters.
Yeah. Just
They
really
have a lot of
interesting.
cats.
So then when the fishers come in, because I remember seeing that it's like Grand Central Station in here. There's
Oh,
so
yes, lot
many.
of people.
Yeah, loads of people, lots
Lots
of
of people.
action.
Everybody wants to see what you catch.
Yeah.
Wants to
And
see how much pounds that fish weigh, if it's a
Yeah.
big one, they're guessing who
Oh yeah.
Who's got the heaviest?
who got the
Yeah.
heaviest, and you know.
So
It's
they
really
come here,
exciting.
they put it here,
Yeah, they
right?
put it here.
And then
They got it, and they said, okay, we're gonna wait. We're gonna see who win. Who win?
And is it a different price per pound per
Per
fish? Like different fish worth
Yes,
more money?
it's different prices.
and then you fillet here.
I
Here.
fillet some
Uh-huh.
if someone call and
Yeah.
some fillet. I fillet it.
And then you stick them in these.
Yes, and they're on ice.
And then you sell the Saba.
The same.
Have you left?
And also to Utila,
Okay. Who did you say you sell in the mainland on Saba?
Christian Fios.
Uh-huh. And then in Utila you just,
I sell to restaurants.
yeah. Which restaurants?
I sell to Mario,
Uh-huh.
Oh, Mario's
Yeah.
place.
and then
He caught all his
Fidi.
own fish.
Yeah, he pretends to catch it all.
I sell to Fidi. A lot of different restaurants I sell to.
Yeah.
And I sell to Patrick.
Flynn?
Buccaneer.
Yeah, Patrick
Yes.
Flynn. Uh-huh. He's the chief of police. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
Do you all have questions?
What's the most common fish that you send